Alright. Let's try and recover from this shit from yesterday. I didn't grab my phone. Shit. That's good. That is fine. So yesterday we moved our entire base around. And it moved to a new server that we're keeping secret. After one guy blabbed it, and turns out that he blabbed it to the entire server, or the entire stream, so I had to delete my streams. I had to do so much shit to get this fixed, and then I just couldn't fucking stream yesterday because Steam acted up. Between Steam acting up, people acting up, it just pissed me off enough that I couldn't do it. So I'm gonna try and make up for that before I go to work today. Hi, Cannibal. Ugh. How you doing, boy? Oh, me and Nurse had an idea for a new emote, if you ever want to try and do it. I don't know if you remember Tree Jesus. That was up near Tissy. But Nurse said he thought it would be pretty funny to have a Jesus emote. I love these fucking bridges right here. They are fucking stupid. Did I say trees? I meant bridges. Ramps. I mean, look at that. That is just asking to be launched off of. Oh shit, Daisy's not showing up. What the fuck, Daisy? Just now realized that wasn't showing up. Yeah, it's disabled, what the fuck? Shit, don't tell me you're gonna act up today. Alright, there we go. That was all I needed to do. Hey Z. Oh, alright. Yeah, I just woke up like 10 minutes ago. Ended up, I got so pissed off. I just. Thistle? No? Or the aisle? Yeah. I know the aisle. If it's the same aisle that we're both thinking of, but yes. That would be the one with the dinosaurs. I wonder if it actually finally got the people add-on, like the people characters yet. Yep, see? Thought so. Aliens are coming out soon. Well, that'd be pretty cool to see. But I just don't know how they're gonna. I'm doing pretty good, dude. Trying to make up for a shitty stream yesterday. It just with my internet cut out. My internet cut out because we had a large power outage. People weren't cooperating. They didn't want to end up. People didn't want to play, and that kind of just pissed me off. And then shit just went downhill from there, and I shut my computer off and went to bed at like fucking 7 o'clock. I was like, I'm not fucking dealing with this. So, I'm trying to make up for it today by getting in position for tonight, which I don't care if I'm by myself. I'm still gonna go and go hype out tonight and try and kill some people. So right now, we're just leaving the area. Yesterday they released a cryptic video, and today they released a video. Well, that's cool. I'd like to see how they're done, but not really holding any high hopes for the Isle anymore. maybe, dude. That'd be quite interesting to say. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, let me forget. I need to set up another channel or another Twitch message stating about if people want to actually play with me. The only rule I really have is that you have to come talk to me. At least play with me a little bit, so that you gain my trust. But I'm packing light. I'm packing pistols for close quarters and the AK for long runs. Start work in September. The first message in the video is Apollo Engineering. Time traveling humans. My PC is a pretty fucked up story. It would cost about a grand. Mine probably costs over, for the parts that I'm still using off of my old computer and all the parts I paid for my new one, they're probably over 1,200. Now you can get a cheap one for 500 off CyberPower, because I know they come off with ones, but I never got them because to me I don't go cheap. I did when I first bought my computer. I bought it used, and after that don't ever buy a used computer. That's why I have a junk one sitting in my basement. I mean, it works. It's been, well, if I'm counting all of my PC parts together and everything that I spent, 850, 300, 900, 600, 200. Yeah, I have well over $2,000 in computer parts. Plus, that's not including, that's just the tower pieces. That's not the monitors, the other accessories for my computer. I don't buy used. Yeah, $1,000 or even £1,000 would not be. That's a decent amount to get even a starter computer. Like, you could even spend 500 on a starter computer and upgrade it just even a hair. And there you go. You already have enough stuff. Do I have to bring any bandages with me? I brought 6. Okay. Oh, I need a knife. But yeah, even that, you can actually get quite a lot done with a small amount of money. It's just me, when I first started working at 19, because I had a little shitty laptop, and I was like, I'm gonna save my money, or I'm gonna buy a computer, and I saved up about $850. Or no, yeah, I had $850 saved up, and the guy's like, yeah, this computer's totally in working order. Money at 3 hours. Jesus, Z, they still haven't given it to you. My God. But like my computer, I bought it off a guy, and he mailed it to me, and it ran good for all of about 10 minutes, and then it froze up. It completely locked. Like just say, imagine I'm running right here, and all of a sudden everything just freezes up. Sound still plays, but you can't do anything, and the computer starts running so hot that you don't know what the hell happened. Build the current one, yeah. And see, like, I wouldn't mind getting into building actually good computers for people and selling them. But this, around where I live, the market for a computer is not very high. especially for a high-powered gaming rig like mine. Mine isn't even the best that I want. I want it to be better. But right now, in my current financial status, it's gonna be like this probably for a good few years. I hope to God it doesn't break in the meantime. Because I'm still currently paying on this computer. I still owe $600 on this computer. Thank God PayPal doesn't really care. They just add a bunch of interest to your bill after so long. Which sucks, but, you know. I still have $600 on this one. I paid off my other one within a month. And we tried fixing it. We changed the power supply 3 times in it. In my old computer. We changed the power supply 3 times. The yeah, I want to get a GTX 9 no, I want a Titan X or a Titan X. My dream is to actually eventually get my old computer, scrap the motherboard and the processor, get the same processor and shit for this one, and rebuild my other one. Actually, I wouldn't mind getting a second case like the one I have. I wouldn't mind just rebuilding a second computer as a designated streaming rig. Plus, so technically I would need 4 Titan X's and the computer's pieces themselves. And also has AI. That'd be nice. They put everything. I know what they're doing. They're following in Dayz's footsteps, but they're actually going to what people want the game to be. I understand. Like, see, I don't bitch about Dayz anymore because I understand now what the developers are trying to do. They're trying to make a lasting impression on the survival standpoint of games, not so much just killing on sight and PvPing and just building these massive sky towers, but they're trying to be realistic as they possibly can with the limitations of their system. And I mean, it's all well and good, but you know, you still have to at least try and give people what they want, because if you don't, people are just gonna bitch. And they do. People bitch, you know. What are you gonna do about it? And it just, once we get up to Northwest, we'll probably hop over to a high pop. There's, that's actually pretty cool. What town are we in? Okay. I need to go this way. If I don't go this way, I'm not gonna hit where I want to go. So we're gonna go to Northwest and try and kill some people. With keyboard and mouse. Yeah, cute. Like, the funny thing is, me and my brother. Yeah, I have a keyboard. What keyboard and mouse do I have? I have a shitty. I have a shitty. Like, this is actually still the original keyboard I got from when I first bought my computer in 2014. It's a CS Storm Devastator, and it's a piece of shit. It's starting to fall apart. The numlock button sometimes doesn't turn on or off. Right now, it actually just flickered off. Like, the button does not have any indication of whether it's on or off, which is kind of funny, because the light will flicker on and off by itself, so it doesn't even help at this point. And some of the buttons are starting to stick to where, like, you'll press it and it'll go clunk as it's trying to go down. It's an old keyboard. Like, it was old when I bought it, because this is a used keyboard. Same with this mic. This mic was also a used mic. It's a Blue Yeti, which granted, it works, except I cannot plug my headphones into the jack on the mic because it's loose and it wobbles. The button to mute the mic is wearing out. That's what I'm thinking of getting, I'm going to get a Razer Stealth. I think it's the Black Widow Stealth. That's the one I want because, you know, you can hear me clicking my keyboard. You know, I just wasted some ammo there. How much did I waste? Oh, 4 rounds. Not bad. I didn't ruin this, did I? No. But see, yeah, you can hear me clicking all the time, and I don't like that. And also, I don't like this mic I love that. Actually, I can't say that. I love this mic. I wish it wouldn't pick up damn near as much as what it does. Because this thing will pick up my grandmother watching Family Feud in the next room through a wall. And it's on the lowest gain setting possible. And it's even on front facing mode, so it faces me and it still does it. And my buddy Cannibal, he was telling, Cannibal and somebody else was telling me to get like a short end mic or something, one that just, like a short range mic. And so, like, you'll probably hear my vacuum in a bit because my grandma has somebody over. She has, these people that her insurance made her get that have to come in and clean the house, which she doesn't care. She would rather do it herself, and I would rather do it myself, but, you know, they do it. It took out first person to work on things only, so it's third person at the moment. In the Next Day Survival Z? Is that the game we're talking about? Or, well, no, because, well, even, yeah, I don't think, no, it didn't have first person. Yeah? Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was thinking if it was the Isle, I'm thinking, I don't remember if the Isle actually had a first person mode. Shit. Where do we want to log in at? Let's log in over here by the trees. Yeah, I think we'll log in over at these trees, go to a high pop, and just kind of see if we can kill anybody. Actually, I should probably loot the airfield first. Like, my computer setup, like, granted, I like it, but it could be so much better than what it actually is. And it's just one of those. I have to fix it. Minecraft. Alright, this might be a bad spot to log in, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the hangar again, or the tree line nearby. Why won't my? Alright, for some reason my key bindings are not working. Bang bang dead, yeah. Let's see, which one has the best? Okay, they're all the UKs. Oh no! France, Delaware. Ah, damn it. We're gonna wait a minute, just so the timer is a lot lower, and then we'll load in and we'll go see if we can't kill some people. That's our end goal today. See if we can't kill some people. And dude, I have no idea what your name says. I can't speak whatever language that is. Chinese, Japanese. I have no idea. Fuck, it could even be Korean. I don't even know any of their languages. Alright, let's try and join in. I see, I don't know why right now my key bindings are not. Oh, probably because numlock wasn't on. No, that didn't work either. Okay, don't know. Ah, still got 150 seconds. That's okay. 150 seconds better than 200 seconds. Alright, while we're waiting for that, let me figure out why my key bindings aren't working. Alright, Shay. Let's just see, 4, 5, 6. Mute and unmute, yeah. And what the fuck? Sticky keys isn't on. Huh. Alright, well that's probably why it's not working. Something's wrong with the... You see what I mean? Like, my keyboard's so fucked up, it doesn't want to fucking work. Now this is a high pop daytime, so I don't need to change any of the configurations for that. Okay. So this is only probably going to be an hour and a half, 2 hour stream, as I do have to get packed up for work. There's all animations for almost everything, so you can put on the back. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, it is a brand new game that's probably been in the works for quite a while. Like, I looked it up last night. I mean, the animations could have been a lot more smoother than they are right now. But it's like, it's a little bit off from it. And like, I didn't understand a lot of what they were doing in the video because it was nobody even talking. And but he was just kind of roaming around, clicking on people that was just running around, which I'm guessing is like the trader AI as well. Yeah, it's pretty clunky. Yeah, so last night I was getting ready to start streaming again on some Dayz. Well, at first I was gonna start streaming Dayz, but then after my internet kicked out, I'm like, well, what else can I do that I can play until my internet gets back on? So I was sitting there for a little bit because it was out for a good 45 minutes, and I was like, well, shit, what am I gonna do now? Alright, so one thing we're gonna have to do is actually turn this off. Yeah, that's gonna have to be off right now. Alright. Alright, let's go into the tower, or into the... I'm not sure what would be a very good spot to set up by myself. Prison wouldn't be very good because I have nobody to watch my back. The hangars are okay. I know I could just go lay in the trees over here. Let's see if I can lay over the trees right here and see if I can either see somebody or at least get a decent line of sight on somebody. This is a terrible spot. This is terrible. Oh god, it's terrible. Yeah, I don't like this spot. Pick a spot that might prove. I'm kind of thinking the hangars might be. Hangars worked good last time. See, the thing is, not a lot of people come down to this side. They normally come along the tree line over there and come down. That's the way I always go down. And this hill is always where people set up. So, setting up here might not be a wise decision. At least I can see a bit of the airfield as well. I mean, I could just go loot and if I find anybody, try and shoot them. But then again, that's gonna let you out your guard off, or let your guard down. And you never want to do that. I mean, you can keep your guard up while you're doing it. The base building mechanics right now are just placeable containers like tents and barrels. Those are the only things that they have. They have a car tent, a military tent, a civilian tent, and multicolored barrels. You can place those down right now, but that's only because that they gave people those as a temporary placeholder until they fix the rest of the stuff. The tents are staying. Like, those containers are staying in the game indefinitely. They are planning on adding more things to it. After 0.63. 0.63 is beta. After 0.63, Dayz goes to beta. And alpha is fixing the game, getting some of the content ready, getting the game, like getting the main map portion of Dayz done. That's what they were planning on to do with alpha, and getting ready to start implementing the rest of the content that they want. 0.63 is supposedly going to be an entire overhaul of their coding system, which is going to show considerable performance enhancements. It's going to open a whole new window for Dayz to actually be able to do things. It should run a lot smoother as well. I don't know if I said that. There should be less FPS drops, and they're also going to be reworking the Northwest Airfield. This is where we are right now, and I'm very happy to see how they're going to do that, because it is a military zone. But I also think it spawns too much stuff here. Because Dayz is meant to be a 10-year-old, like, it's set 10 years after the initial date of the apocalypse. Now, you can't tell me that you're going to be able to walk around and find 6,000 bullets. You know, it ain't gonna be a thing that's gonna happen. Like, it's gonna be very hard to find bullets and ammo. You're gonna have to use improvised weaponry and shit to actually do things. And I agree with that. A weapon, you should maybe have 1 or 2 bullets, you know, at a time. Like, you should have to make every bullet in this game count. But then again, on a game standpoint, that's just, it ain't gonna be fun. Well, granted, I would enjoy it. I would enjoy it a lot. Like, heavily would I enjoy it. But, you know, then again, I love challenging games. But, you know, nonetheless, it's just, eh. So, right now, we're kind of just chilling, trying to see, you can see. Oh, my foot itches to the point I want to cut it off again. Oh, dear Lord, that's so bad. I got bit 4 times last night by something again. And I don't know what it is. It could just be a spider, for all I fucking know. But whatever fucking spider bite it is, holy shit, it itches. Actually, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some anti-itch stuff real quick. Hopefully I don't die. Alright, I'm back. Lord, please let this behind man kill someone. You must praise Dayz. Dayz must be praised in order for us to actually kill someone. Nurse came up with a name for Dayz instead of calling him Tree Jesus. Because up at Tissy, the story behind Dayz was up at Tissy, originally there was, when they first brought Tissy in the map expansion into the game, there was a tree that was floating like way up in the sky, and it was a massive fucking tree. And I did a whole stream on that little fucker about we were carrying a stick up to the tree, a stick with an apple on it, as a symbol of our undying loyalty to Dayz. And it was on a hype up too. I tried to convert people over to Dayz and everything. It was great. It was just one of those, like, what the fuck am I even doing? But it supposedly worked. You know, I might. I don't know yet. I still haven't decided whether I want to continue playing the Isle or not. It's just, eh. You know, what I kind of want to know was, did they firebomb these bases? Because if they did, why are there still tents here? Why are these APCs and stuff so goddamn damaged that you can't use them, but the tents are still fine? Same with cargo containers, the buildings. The Isle is a dinosaur game that you can play as the dinosaur. You can kill ugly dinosaurs, and supposedly, well, they had stated for a while that they wanted to bring human characters that you could play and shoot the dinosaurs. It was alright. I still have the game. I just haven't played it in a hell of a long time. And so, you know, it was just never really anything that I wanted to do. You know what? I know if I go over there, I'm probably gonna die, but actually, you know what we'll do here? I mean, this is a high pop, so we're bound to find somebody at some point. Yeah, you can get bored of that game very easily. It's just one of those games that you kill it, you go, you kill, you get another character, you go, you kill some more, kill another character, and then you're like, well, I've done everything I can do here, so I'm gonna go play something else. But I mean, it is a good concept. It is a good concept, and the animations and the dinosaur models are actually pretty well done for its tier of stuff. For its tier of gameplay mechanics. Yeah, you have to watch out for little people. Now, they're gonna have to be tiny compared to like the T-Rex. So I don't know how. I don't know how they're gonna manage that without making the T-Rex bigger. Yeah. I mean, like a T-Rex. Do you know how thick a T-Rex skull fucking is? It's pretty damn thick. Unless it was like a 308 or something a lot harder. It ain't gonna punch through that. It's just gonna piss the damn thing off. Unless you shoot it in the eye. The eye is the weakest part of the skull. So, you know. I might travel over to Starry. Got time. Starry seems to be the one spot, like Starry Tents, is where everybody always goes to PvP. Yeah, for different dinos like the little guys, yeah, they're gonna fucking die. A trike, no chance unless you hit it from behind. The trike, they have a thick armored skull. They were meant to ram into things. But then again, their bone structure was not meant to take a forceful impact from a bullet. So there could be a possibility that it could fracture this. I mean, it would probably fracture the skull and have a chance of embedding, but that would be interesting. Also in Dayz, what they're planning on adding is facial beards, like facial hair growth, soft skills, which I have not. Incendiary your hand on the T-Rex, burn that motherfucker. I don't even see a single soul in tents. Normally I like to camp tents, but right now, like, I don't see anything. The zombies are still there. Yeah, I don't even see a simple character. Oh, my dog's barking at the cleaning lady. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll head over towards Starry. Actually, I should head up here. No. I won't head to that well. It explodes when it pierces armor. Yeah, that would be interesting because yeah, it would burn the fuck out of the body. Or burn out of the fuck out of the body. So yeah, it would probably deter the T-Rex because you know, he just blew a chunk off its damn head. Maybe not the whole chunk, but he took a lot of it off. Yeah. But then again, if you're using one of those rounds, like an anti-tank armor-piercing shell, yeah, you're just gonna obliterate the damn thing. Because it's organic soft metal, or soft flesh, not hard iron uranium-plated steel. That motherfucker's gonna go kaboom and just blow up. It's gonna feel a bit funny. That, yeah, that's gonna be funny. Don't want to loot any of these buildings here. We're just gonna head straight for Starry. I do need to eat though, so let's stop here in this tree. It would be efficient to kill, but on a play point, like, I don't know how, on a game standpoint, how that would work. I mean, yeah, it would work, but yeah, I mean, if you were kind of like, I'm thinking back to like Jurassic Park, if you were planning on trying to capture the T-Rex, you wouldn't want to, you know, blow its entire upper body apart to where there's just legs standing there. That kind of defeats the purpose. Like, oh yeah, I got a T-Rex leg. Where the fuck's the rest? I got a T-Rex, man. Where's the rest of it? I made its leg into a necklace. He's just dragging a leg behind him with like 6-inch logging chains. That would actually be pretty funny. Just it would be overpowered, yes. Like, I hate games that they bring in these high-powered weaponry and then they just nerf the living crap out of it. And, like, yeah, you're gonna have to have an assault rifle. And an assault rifle probably isn't gonna do much to a T-Rex. Or even to a Triceratops or anything. If it's charging you, yeah, you know, dinosaurs, if we could go back in time to the dinosaur period, we would be horrendously underpowered. You'd have to take a tank, and even a T-Rex could probably flip the damn thing, or at least rock the shit out of it. So it's, you know, it's, it'd be interesting to say the least. T-Rex versus tank. That would actually be quite interesting. Like, I would probably pay to see that. Let's go 3. Just keep a pistol out. Just in the event somebody's around here. This way I can still run at a decent speed and still get to where I want to go. I have to keep an eye on the time because I do have to go to work today. And I wanted to try and make up for my shitty stream yesterday. Or at least attempt at trying to fix it. T-Rex versus Dodo. Well, hell, sometimes even with a T-Rex, like an Ark, it takes like 2 or 3 bites for it to actually kill it. But I always thought that was really funny when I played Ark. Oh yeah, I got this high-powered T-Rex that could kill animals in 1 single bite. Takes 4 hits to kill a dodo. Little forest, having a fire, and hearing Tino calls around me. This is Dayz, gamer dude. We're just talking about the Isle and Ark. Mixing between both of them. Need to go over more this way. Yeah, we are in a high pop right now, so we are hunting people, but we're just having a nice casual chat while we're doing so. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, like when I played Ark, I used to play Ark in the official state, when it was still an official, like the official servers. Well, I played it there, and I still actually have my level 70 character. The Kaiser. Nice, dude. Oh. It's funny as I do know German, so yeah. You always killed my dodo in 20 hits. That's 10k health? Jesus Christ, man. Oh, okay. This day is shit. It's Thursday. 27th. 27th. Because I get paid on the 27th. I don't know. That's weird. Whatever. You're probably gonna hear a sweeper now, so just be wary of that. Yeah, Ark is just, it's way too massive for the game that it is. I mean, I love Ark, but it's just like when I'm streaming it, I can't play it. You know, like the only thing, like I liked Ark, but I never fully enjoyed like waiting 14 hours to tame a Bronto on an official server. It's just, you know, English. I kind of figured this. So, yeah. I kind of figured you were German. Was that AK used in shooting the zombies? No, actually, I believe. I actually believe that. I think this was the AK that I took off of a guy we killed. Well, Nurse killed the other day at Northwest. We were gonna kill somebody else, but we just never got that far. Because it was late and I had to get off to get some sleep. So, it's an okay thing. Yeah, it would be evening for you in Germany. How is Germany doing right now? With Chancellor Merkel literally trying to become Hitler again. I heard she made a law that her word was law. If she didn't like anybody, she could kick them out. I was like, well, that sounds like somebody else I know. And a little thing called Night of the Long Knives. With a very interesting night. Oh yeah, we had 3 people. It was me, Nurse, and a guy named Iron that we just met the day before, 2 days before, or something like that. No, it's been a while since we played with him. But he came on with us and we were playing with him. And I was in the blue hangar. I actually believe I just heard a shot in Starry. So that's a plus. At least we know there's people over here. Yeah, I'm almost positive I just heard a shot in Starry. Now hopefully we'll be able to make it to the tents. Let's try and set up. Or at least... I think that's how you say it. Oh no. I know for sure. So, we're almost to Starry Tents. We're just a couple fields over. We're actually near Cabanino, which is right there. So, yeah, the shot that I heard definitely come the Starry direction. So we might go into Starry and actually try and... I think, you know, fuck it. Let's just go into Starry. And we'll see about... You know, just trying to see if we can't kill some people today. I love history class. I loved history. Still do. That's why I actually have a World War II German Stahlhelm sitting in my room. Plus $20 Reichmark from 1939. I got it for 30 bucks. GCSE? I'm not sure what that is. I've never actually heard of that. Yeah, I love my helmet. My brother, I bought it in Gettysburg because I don't live that far away from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. About good 3 hours away. So it was a ride, 3-4 hours away. And so we went there, and on the last day that well, the last couple of days we were there, we were just rolling around downtown because my aunt's car broke down while we were there, so we had to stay an extra 10 days past the day that we wanted to. Thank God I didn't have a job at the time. But we were down there, and my brother, I bought this helmet, and I was like, I don't really want to carry this helmet. My foot's so itchy. My brother's like, I want to wear this, and so he puts it on backwards and is walking around like so. The flange on the back is facing that's normally on the back that covers your neck and your ears is now in the front. So he's using it as a sun visor, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he's just like, I needed a sun visor. I needed a hat. I'm like, well, you're stupid. So he's wearing this thing, and we come into this. I think it was a museum, kind of like an old like Civil War era museum of sorts, and this little tiny toddler walks in the door and he goes, "Look, Daddy, a German!" And my brother just lost it because he's wearing this hat backwards, and he's just like, why are they doing this? Ah, shit. Okay, that's the road to Starry. So we're gonna cross the road and go into Starry. It's I choose history and other ones so you can get a job in future in the UK. Oh, that'd kind of be like. Well, no, we don't technically have anything like that. We take like in Pennsylvania, we had the PSAT. Well, now we have the Keystone exams, which I didn't get to take. We had to take it, but our class we got away with not having to pass the PSAT or the qualifications for a job. Yeah, we don't have anything for that. Like in the United States, you can pretty much just get a job wherever as long as either A, you're fit the criteria for said job, or they're willing to train you for said job. And so it's not really Bob Lee Swagger. Ha ha! Somebody watched a good movie. I love that movie. That was a damn good movie. Alright, so we're here. Let's take an assessment. We are hungry and thirsty. That's a bad assessment. I had about 27. Jesus Christ. 27 exams. Let's see. There was one at 16. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Well, in the United States, we have... Because each state has their own... Z, do you have... Like, since you live in Ohio, do you have any... Like, does your school have specific exams that you would take, like, in 11th or 12th grade to actually pass? Like, to graduate? Because we had graduation exams that we had to pass. I'd try and sneak over here and grab some apples. Is there a bush that I can hide in, or just kind of... over here. Yeah, you have one as well? Okay. Yeah, we had the Keystones, which I didn't have to pass either or because my class was the guinea pig class, which was nice. So that we tested the last round of the PSATs, the ACT. I think it's called the ACT. I don't know. It might be called ACT in other places. Alright, that's enough apples. Just enough to starve off hunger. Alright, so we need a place to set up until we either A, see or hear someone. And I'm kind of hoping we see somebody because if I die, I die, you know. Rip. Yeah, really. You just got ripped. Moobot just told you what was up. Now, that red building right there is where I killed a guy before. Yeah, because that's straight down from the... Yeah, I killed a guy in there because we were following him for a while in Starry. He kept running in weird circles, so we couldn't track him that well. But he was wearing this giant Alice pack. And what he was doing was he was carrying for two friends, and he knew that we were watching him. And he was trying to evade us. Well, he ran into a building after I hit him like 4 or 5 times. He went up and vanished. Well, I ran up and I shot him because he was hiding in a doorway so he could watch the stairs. Well, I ran up and popped him. Well, I thought at first, because I hesitated for a second, because I thought he was dead. Life is different in UK than US. Yes, it definitely is. It definitely is. Like, for us, the only thing that we had to, like, I didn't have to graduate past any of that, which was good, because I wouldn't have passed it. I'm dumber than a box of fucking rocks. Except when it comes to history. I know a lot about fucking history. History and a good bit of science. Math, spelling, English grammar, yeah, those can all go down the fucking drain. Like, hell, like, what's funny is I failed every spelling test I ever took in elementary school, except for one. And that was only because the teachers gave me the answers and made me pass it with an A+, just so that I could move on to 5th grade. They actually weren't going to actually pass me out of 5th grade either, because they didn't think I was smart enough. Which was a true thing. I probably should have been held back in 5th grade, but glad I didn't. I'm glad I'm out of that fucking school. I'm smart enough for the jobs that I have. Because I was a very successful welder, but welding went out around where I live, so I can't leave this area because I take care of my grandmother. And again, you're probably gonna hear a sweeper. So I'm sorry about that. There ain't much I can do. I don't have a door that I can actually close that's in this room. So I said I could become a... Damn. Well, they told me I couldn't become a demolitions expert because of my love of explosives. And I was going to, but I would have had to have gone to college for that. And I don't have the money nor the time to go to college. So I was like, shit. Because I would be that guy that would be way too happy to blow shit up every day. As long as I got to push the button to make things go kaboom, I would be very fucking happy. My brother, he went out and bought these tannerite charges. And they weren't as good as the other ones that we had, but he said that they didn't work. But that's because they were using a subsonic round instead of a supersonic round. They were using SKS bullets instead of like 308 or 243 bullets. Well, I took my 308 because my 308 has a damaged scope. Because it sat for 7 years and I haven't hunted with it. And it needs a little bit of work to fix it back up, but it's accurate. Like, I was testing at 100 yards to see whether I was accurate. I was still accurate because I haven't shot that gun accurately for, 7 years. And so I was like, I'll go down and try it. My dad, he tossed me like, I like fire. He tossed me a few of these charges. He goes, let's see if these work. My brother said he doesn't think that they work. And he was kind of disappointed that they didn't work. So I was like, alright, I'll take them up. First one I shot at was 1,000, or it was, 1,000 yards. Fuck yeah. Fuck off. That's way too far. Was about 70, 80 yards away. And I laid down and, I was fine. I fired first shot with a ballistic tip bullet. Blew the fucking thing right up. I exploded the concrete block. I actually still have the bottom plate from the explosion. Because it literally blew the plate apart, but it blew the container apart, but left the bottom. The bottom was still sitting where it blew up, and it was really cool. And I figured I'd keep that and show my brother next time he's around. I don't know too much German, buddy. I only took one class of German. You're gonna have to speak in stupid phrases if you want me to understand it. I know the full alphabet, but I don't remember much of my pronouns and shit. I can say it, don't know what it means. Which is funny because I still have this is actually what I'm holding right now, is my German alphabet that I made in school. I only took 1 year of it. I kind of regret it. I wish I would have taken all 3. I still don't see or hear anybody. Kind of bumming me out. But again, last time we didn't hear anybody. We just happened to see him while he was running through. But I did move the tent, or did move all our tents to a different server. This server is now a hidden server that we will join solely off of stream. So yeah, you're gonna hear that. I might mute my mic for a bit, so just so that it's not too loud. Maybe that'll actually get somebody around. Alright, it's off for now. Sorry about that. Ain't much I can really do about it. So I don't know why I couldn't hit that zombie from here. It's weird shit, I guess. Let's kind of do a little bit of looting, I guess. Since it doesn't really seem like anybody's here. even though this is a high pop. So, I'm a bit confused. Probably should pick up a saline bag if I find one. I actually used to have an SKS myself, but it turned out that I had to sell it to get money, pay bills, so I could live, keep my internet, and keep streaming. It was a very sad decision, but I also decided that if I did sell it, I wasn't going to get it again, or get another one. I'm going to save up and get a pistol instead. I already have a 308 long range rifle. Ah, shit. I don't know how loud that suppressor shot is, because it is a damage suppressor. And it might be pretty loud. Already over there. Let's go hide in this building here. It's burned out, bombed out building. Let's see what we got. Oh, this actually is quite nice. You're covered from damn near every side. I say that because as soon as you like move an inch, you're gonna get your ass spotted. Yeah. At least here you're covered from front, side, and most of back. Most of side as well. You search for stones here. Alright. Let's actually eat an apple. Yeah, sorry about that whole sweeper thing. Really isn't much I can do about that. Go, try and set up near tents. I know this is a terrible idea what I'm doing right here. Running through an open field near the military tents. Right here actually might be a... no. I like it. You know, fuck it, let's just go into the tents. And I really don't know if anybody's even here. See, my SKS that I had was a Chinese Norako. So it was 2 inches shorter. It was a paratrooper model, collector's edition, worth about 600 bucks. And I got 4 out of it, which is 450, I think, actually. So, you know, it wasn't that bad. I should possibly take a backpack, but same time, I'd like to keep myself light and quick to move. Alright, so I don't really think anybody's here. Let's head back to northwest. Oh, look, as soon as we leave, we're gonna hear somebody. Why did they put 2 concrete poles there? They did, they put 2 of them there, side by side. So, I need to enter this. Actually. Okay, I'm gonna have to actually stop and fix my magazines. But yeah, we'll head over to northwest and just see what we got going on over there. I haven't seen a single soul yet. I haven't heard a single soul either. We'll stop up here in these little shrubby trees, and we'll fix magazines. Because I need to drop this one. Attachment. And where the fuck is the magazine? Shit. Glitched. No. Apparently it's just gone. Oh, it's right here. What the hell? Why'd you do that? Okay. I'm a little bit low on ammo, but that was just from shooting zombies. Because I still have the secondary, which is the pistol. If I need to. I mean, I've killed enough people with a pistol, so it can be done. So how's everybody doing on this fine morning, afternoon, evening, night, purple, blue, black? There you go. Named everything. I don't know what's with the sun. Where the sun's facing, everything is black. So it's like, why? When should I get off? Alright, we're gonna call this at 12:30. And then I'll stream again tonight at 11:30. Right now it's 11:48, so we do have enough time that we could find somebody. Just gotta figure out where they are so that we can kill them. Normally I wouldn't do these daytime streams, but I'm just, you know, making up for yesterday. You know, I've said that multiple times, but I just want to make sure people know that these streams aren't normal for me. Maybe if they become more popular, I might start doing them more and more. At least for an hour or two. Because then either I could cut an hour off. Either if I get up early enough, I could just do a... Ah, fuck, I might just start waking up early. I normally wake up at 10, so I probably, if I just don't stream at all at night, I could stream early in the morning, which might be better. But then again, you're gonna have to deal with a lot more noise in the background. Especially during Monday, Tuesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Those are days when people come to my grandma's, come to the house and help my grandma. Her insurance demanded that they do that. Because I'm technically the caregiver for my grandmother, but it's just, the insurance doesn't count me as a caregiver. So that they had to bring other people in. It's like, really? Oh, whatever. I don't know. My shoulder's still fucked up from the other day. So hopefully today I can make do without it killing me. We're almost to Tissy, or almost northwest, so we'll take a gander up here, see what's going on up here, and hope we can find and kill somebody. See, this is the problem right now with Dayz. Dayz is, it needs to have a higher player base. Because, I mean, actually, I don't know. I don't really know, because I don't know what the mind of the developers are. I don't know if they're wanting it to be a much harder way to get interaction. They need to up the player base a little bit so that, you know, you can get interaction when you want it, not having to wait 30 minutes to find anybody. But then again, that also makes for the realism. You don't want to just find everybody at every turn. So, you know, it can vary between how it does, because the loot now is so spread out, and they also on 0.63 should be bringing in the loot economy, but that will also bump up more loot spawns. Because I think they said how they said they were going to do it was that if there was 14 SKS is supposed to spawn in the server, then as soon as the server restarts, 14 SKSs will spawn across the map. Same with SVDs, VSSs, cars, everything. Now I don't know how they're gonna do like ones that players have. I don't know if those are counting towards player spawns, because I know in Arma 2 they did that, where if all the cars were taken over by a bunch of people on servers, then nobody would have cars. And if you didn't add vehicles to the spawning list, then again there would be no cars. So I'm kind of curious as to see, and I also know they're going to be adding a lot more detail into fixing cars, like watching the oil levels, transmission fluid, you know, stuff like that. Like the battery is going to be different. They're changing the batteries. Instead of being modern batteries, they're going to be older batteries that will now function the way they should, less powerful, you know. And if they get ruined, you know, the car actually stops working. Well, technically, if the battery got shot and a car was still running, I think the alternator would keep a battery, because once a car is running, the alternator keeps a dead battery running. So then, technically, even if a battery was shot, I mean, it's going to eat through cables because of the acid, but it should, in theory, keep running, if in perfect conditions. So, depending on their level of realism that they're going with this, it could turn out to be really good or really bad. But the last time I was in this spot, I got shot. Stand out like a goddamn sore thumb. Maybe we'll lay here like this for right now, just to get an idea of what's going on around here. Because this is normally one of the quick access ways people come in and out of the tents from. Or from Northwest. Now the reason I'm laying in front of the tree this time instead of behind it was because I was shot in the back one time. The last time I was here. Mr. Randy, thank you for the follow, dude. Much appreciated. I could probably turn my music back on now as well. Let's actually do that. Let's just turn it on low. There we go. Ah, shit, I can't see chat. See, we're also going low profile so that if people do see us, they don't see a backpack or anything like that. Makes it harder for people to identify us as a player. But now again, I have not heard any shots yet coming from anywhere. But normally people run between these two buildings here. They'll check them and then they'll run out and run either up to there or, well, generally it's right there is where they'll run to. So if you're quick, you can actually shoot them. At one time we weren't very quick because the guy ran and logged immediately. Yes, we couldn't find him. We tried to chase him, but couldn't find him worth shit. Oh, that's just the wall. Okay, I thought there was a military tent sitting there. I was like, shit. Gotta keep my eyes behind me too, because I'm very out in the open here. If I had a full ghillie, I would sit behind the tree, because people have not found me when I had a full ghillie sitting like that. And so now it's just the waiting game to see if anybody will show up. About half an hour. That'll give me almost a 2-hour stream for today. and I'll do another 2-hour tonight at 11:30 as well. Probably doing the same thing, just trying to find people, trying to kill them, or befriend them, hang them, or hold them up, not hang them up. That would be really messed up. But, because I have to work today and I get off at 11. Get home about 11:15, roughly. So I want to make sure that I can eat and pack my bucket for lunch today. But another thing that I know they're going to be adding, which is going to be interesting, is the base building mechanics aren't the way that I thought they were going to be, but I'm still okay with it. Because they're making it so that, you know, again, you're not using buildings, which that kind of bummed me out, but you can still use buildings. It's going to be the same way that, it's roughly the same way that Arma 2 was, where you could take, like, how you could take the concrete blocks and you could barricade windows. Well, you can do this with the corrugated, like you're going to be able to get corrugated metal and actually make a frame work and patch it to it, or also sandbag barricades, shit like that. Now, depending on, I don't know if you can actually like levitate them up like you could with Arma 2. I doubt that's actually going to be a possibility. But, you know, on these lower end buildings that have windows that are low to the ground, yeah, you can easily just barricade it up. And you can also, from what they said, you can take batteries, barbed wire, and actually electrify the bottom parts of the walls. You're going to be able to have generators, searchlight, or generators, construction lights. Pretty much now, once it goes into beta, it's going to start becoming more and more like Arma 2. The Arma 2 feeling will come back into this game. And I'm kind of can't wait for that. Like, they upped the graphics, which the graphics look so much better than they did back in Arma 2. Because I was actually playing Arma 2 the other day, and like, they took the grass off of Arma 2, so now there's no Arma 2 grass rendering, which sucks. And just going through Chernarus back then to where it is now, it's so different. It is so different, and I'm kind of hoping they take Northwest Airfield and copy it with the building wise from Arma 2, because that would make it more like they would add like the construction site and make the small town nearby that was for, which I think is what Gavazno is now, the town for the airfield. But I mean, they have all their barracks here and everything, which, you know, for an airfield of this size, there's not enough barracks. There's what, one here, there's two here, two down there, and tents, and an office, one officer's barracks. You know, and it's just, technically there's 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6 barracks. Wait, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if you count the camo, tents, and then the officers' barracks. So, I don't know if I don't know if it's enough to warrant. It might actually be too many people based here. Now, they only have a few buildings left to open in Dayz, and I'm kind of hoping they finish opening the ones that they already have the rest of the way. Like making some of the doors that you can't access openable. Because that would be nice. That would be a nice thing to do. And the 0.63 update, it probably isn't going to happen for God knows how long. Probably 6 months, if that, if not longer. Because, I mean, an update like the size that they're planning to do, it's going to change the game. They're going to add new animations, new combat stances. Pretty much, I'm kind of hoping they're going to bring it up to date with, like, the Arma 3 leaning and shit. I'm really hoping that's kind of the thing that they're going for. But I know they're bringing in injured animations, new, more fluent animations like for telling people to come near. Like you can point a gun at them. 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 actually. I forgot about the other side over there. There's the camo building, the 2 barracks, the L barracks, and then actually 15. Because there's the 2 by the well, the 3 by the camo building, plus the camo building right there is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, plus tents. Yeah, 15 plus tents. So yeah, there's actually it's quite a few people that'd be working here. And now come to think of it, because that's just 11 buildings, plus the barracks themselves can hold quite a lot of people, so there might be too many buildings for the airfield size. Unless you're talking with pilots, everybody else. It might be enough. Be too much, actually. And see, like any more in Dayz right now, it's a waiting game. You're just waiting for someone to cross you. Like, because I was trying to tell Nurse yesterday before he got really pissed off, and it ruined my entire day. Because he wanted to go to a mid-pop and go to Tissy to try and find people. And I told him, I'm like, you're not going to find people at Tissy on a mid-pop. You're not even going to find people at Tissy half the time on a full pop. Because they're not stupid. They're not just going to run around through there. And, you know, if they do, they're just going to die easily because they're so happy that somebody ran past the hangar. Somebody just ran past the hangar. My guess is they're gonna run around the front. Hopefully not run around the back. Either that or that was just a speck that ran past, but... Okay. Let's just go back and go around. That door looks closed. Oh shit. Was that tree knocked down before? Hold on, I gotta shut off the music. I didn't even realize this was knocked down. Torpedo Raphael, thank you for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Alright, but let's continue down, because I don't know if that was a person at all. I'm a little bit concerned though, if I go down here, he's gonna rotate around me. Because if he's coming up this way, or he's either going up or down, depending on where he wanted to go. That door is closed. We're gonna have to stop, rest up for a second. Then we're gonna breach and clear that building. Yeah, see, it's closed. Could have a buddy. If there was a person who's running, he could have a buddy that is watching out for him. 'Cause I saw a speck just real quick run behind the fire station. I don't know if it was a person, a zombie, what. Well, we're gonna find out. And if I'm gonna try and snipe at shoot this. Most of the fire station are all closed as well. Fire station though is going to be much harder to clear into. Oh shit, server went down. Oh damn it. Well, that sucks. Oh. Let's switch it. Switch over to switching servers and try and find another server. It's full. That one's full. High. Some mediums. None of them really have good ping. They all have really shitty ping. I really want to join a low pop or a high pop and risk dying spawning in. Fuck it. Leave that one. That one's a full pop now. Let's try this one. Let's see how it goes. Please don't give me a spawn in timer. Says no. Wow, that went back pretty far. It's okay though. I don't know how long that tree was down for. Because I just happened to start running back and I was like, oh shit. We'll try chilling here again. Oh, wrong way. Try chilling here again and just see if we can't find anybody this time. See, I was laying down last time, and the last time I tried to shoot somebody when I was laying down, I missed. And it didn't end well for me. But I mean, yeah, that grass is pretty thick. If I had my full ghillie right now, yeah, I would crouch inside that tree. But I don't. Which is, you know, acceptable. It's okay. Still thirsty. I will need to get that fixed. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't spawn in between those barracks down there. Oh, That would have been nasty. That also set me back a good couple minutes, too. I think I might start doing more of these daytime streams. So I might just go to bed. I'll probably go to bed early tonight. I won't stream tonight, and I'll try and get up early and try and stream early today. Tomorrow. And yeah, I think that. I swear I just heard footsteps behind me. Really gotta keep an eye on that. Hey, no, I didn't hear anybody. If I did, they probably would have moved by now. Unless they're doing the same shit I am. Just sitting somewhere, waiting. Patiently. Patiently waiting. So the YouTube has almost got to 100 followers already, or subscribers already. That's quite surprising. I was not expecting it to grow that fast. So thank you guys for that. Did I just see a tree fall? I don't know, I think I'm just paranoid. Yeah, you really can't actively hunt someone you don't know where anybody is. Like, where it's a high pop, dude. Like, come on, this is a hot spot. Where the fuck is everybody? What I remember we used to be when you couldn't walk 3 feet in here without finding anybody. It was amazing back then. You just kill and kill and kill. Alright, so we're gonna have to leave because I'm gonna have to get off soon, so we're just gonna head out and just start heading back home. Or at least heading back towards where home is. But yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll just start streaming early in the morning. Now, I can't do this all the time. It's because there will be days that my grandmother will have doctor's appointments or something like that. But if I can't stream the day, like in the morning, I'll stream at night when I'm working. Or on my days off, I normally stream. Hey, Deadlocks. How you doing, man? I'll normally stream... Because, like, normally when I stream at 6 o'clock. Because that's when my grandmother doesn't really need me to do anything. Everything's pretty well tied up for the day, and I can stream, I can have fun, you know. Other than that, I don't know too much. I might stay up tonight. I might stream tonight because I don't know what I have to do tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow is the 26th. No. I can get up early tomorrow and stream. I think I'll ask my grandma, but if If you don't see a stream early in the morning, I will stream at night. That's why like right now I can't have a set schedule because who knows what the hell I'm going to be doing. So, at least until my schedules die down and everything else, the streams are going to be wonky and not at a set specific time, which doesn't help my streaming. To me, I think it would kind of make it worse. You know, what he's going to do. How you doing today, Deadlocks? Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. We're gonna start heading back home to my wonderful mountain home. Yeah, fuck it. I might actually just stream both day and night. Just have to make sure I get my ass up at 10 o'clock instead of, or at least 9:45 to get ready for a stream. Yeah, I think I'll do that for now. That way to get at least 4 hours streaming, because if I stream 2 hours a day for right now, I think that's enough time that you can get some decent content in. Right now we're at an hour and 37 minutes, so this will at least get to an hour and 45 today. As I was just kind of testing out to see today how well of a stream I could do on a short period of time. And I mean, granted, we didn't see a single person on a Hypop, 2 Hypop servers. Thought we seen one, but not sure. Unconfirmed. But yeah, even now, like even running away, I don't hear a damn thing. That's what pisses me off, because when you're trying to stream, you know, these like people like you guys, you want to come, you want to see people getting shot at. You know, I see my ass dying. You finally got it, Z. Damn, that took forever, dude. Fucking A. That's ridiculous, dude. See, like, I don't know why, like, most of this stuff I don't need. Just bought it. Oh, it though. How many crossbow bolts is that? Oh shit, I actually really need to eat. Oh. It needs to, I'd say there needs to be a little bit more cover inside this barn. This is just a weird setup for a barn. This barn would be mainly for storage. Especially since it's mirrored on both sides. They like built half a barn and mirrored it together. That actually makes sense because it is a mirrored barn. See where both spots are? Mirrored. And see, I'm not gonna tell you have to. I'm not gonna tell you should. It's your money, dude. You do what you want to do with it. I don't care if I have it. If I can afford it, I'll get it. But you know, I don't care. You know this. I mean, if you got it, I'd play it with you for sure. But I'm not gonna say you have to. And how much money did you have? Because if you spent $7 on one game, a lot of fucking money for one game. For Life is Futile. I didn't think it was that expensive. And the thing is, I don't know if I'll play it or not. You know, that's just it. I don't know much about the game yet, and it seems interesting. But I don't know. You know, I just don't know. Don't know whether I'd play it or not. $24. That seems pretty expensive for that type of game. Well, I have to go to work today, so if you're streaming it for long, I can probably watch it. Something in there. Damn, there was. Somebody was reading a book when I died. I don't want to take a red barrel. I'd rather have another yellow. Speaking much on our home base, I don't know if we actually have... I don't know if the barrel got pulled over. I need to go down and get apples. But yet I also don't want to stick around here much longer. At 6 is normally when we go to lunch, which we have an hour break. So that would probably be the best time I'd be able to check it. But I do have a 15-minute break 2 hours before that. So I can check it then there. Like, it's funny, our work is so split up between working and breaks. It's like, we get so much done, but it's weird because like we have a 15-minute break for roughly around 4. And between 6 and 7 is our lunch break. So, 2 hours later. Then 2 hours later, we have our second break. And after we get back from our second 15-minute break, our last 15 break, then we basically go home right after that. It's like, oh shit. And our days are very well split up. Because by law, every 3 hours you're supposed to have a break in Pennsylvania. Well, I know a lot of jobs that don't do that. Alright, we're not going to make it too much further before I have to get off. So we're probably just going to go into this tree line over here. So tonight I will stream again at 11:30. And depending if I like the game that Z has, he gets it for me, then I might stream it. Or stream more Dayz, because it's very similar to Dayz, but it's the way Dayz was meant to be played, personally. Well, a lot of people believe that that's the way Dayz was meant to be played. I personally like Dayz right now the way it is. I like it much better than it was in the Arma 2 mod. It's much more in depth, better quality, better picture, looks nice. So I'll log out here. And tonight, when I get on, we will continue where we left off of trying to hunt people down. I might stop back by the base and pick up some more ammo, because as you see, I am pretty low. Well, decently low. It's enough I could kill somebody. Not too many people. So yeah, we'll definitely we'll stream later. I'll start the vodcast for now. Actually, no, I'll leave it off so it hosts Z. So while Z's playing his... Actually, Z, do I have you set as an auto-host? You're auto-hosting you. I don't know if I have you set as an auto-host, because if I don't, I'm gonna set it up. Auto-host you, hosting you. I thought I did. Because I had it set up to where I could host you automatically. Channels to host, yeah. Z Thunder, blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, you're on here. You're actually on the top of my list. Yeah, you're on the top of the list. Alright, so yeah, I'll leave my stream off. I'll leave my stuff off so that you can have your stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just leave mine off so that you can stream. But I'm gonna go. I gotta eat and get ready for work, so I'll see you guys at 11:30.